So yesterday, Mike and I took the babies and gave them their first round of injections. So we gave them their CD and T vaccine, and I have that footage, so I'll go ahead and put that footage in here.
He's a good boy.
Be very careful because that's all the alcohol I got. We need to get some more of that. Okay, so I'm gonna create a little tent pocket. He's not gonna like this, so hold him.
I know I am. Good boy.
And then I'm gonna draw back to make sure I don't have blood, and I don't. Okay, buddy.
Shh.
Alright, I'm gonna pinch it.
Just pull it out.
Pull it out, let it hold for a second. Then give it a rub.
Good deal. He's a good boy.
Oh,
yes.
These bugs though.
Let him go.
Yeah, he can go.
You wanna jump?
Oh, that's a high jump.
He's a tough one. He got it. Alright, I'll go get another.
Okay, go get him.
He's standing up, he's got no springboard to go on.
Right, 1, 2, and 3.
Good boy.
Draw back, no blood. Good.
Try and get her done quick.
Yeah.
You don't want to make it last because he's not liking it, but
There we go.
good boy. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy cow, these bugs.
All right. Just Mr. Waddles.
Just Mr. Waddles.
Good boy. Yes.
All right, you got him?
I think so. You got the skin?
He's got like none. But you gotta really hold him. You good?
Yep. Just trying to give him a platform for his feet too.
Woo! Now, guys. All right,
There
we
you go,
got.
big guy.
Make sure. Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You got him good. 1, 2, 3.
Good boy.
Draw back.
Good
No
boy.
blood. Good. And pinching while taking out. I didn't hold him as long as I should have there, but that's all right. Okay.
Okay. All done. Good job.
Then we gotta give
Oh, the big ones.
the big ones, 2 of the big ones. Selenium.
The girls?
No, B and Malcolm. Oh, there's B. Or sorry, June and Malcolm. Good girl, baby. Malcolm, we might wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. I can get him.
He's stubborn.
I know.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure there's no blood. Nope.
Good girl, Junie.
Okay.
Good girl, Junie.
Yeah, there you go.
One more.
One more.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Drop back. No blood. Let's go inside.
Oh,
Wait, where's the wood?
I've given my pint for the day.
We're not kidding when we say, like, this is enough.
They were falling all
I know, like they're swarming the camera. This is enough to really drive somebody insane. But the saving grace is that it's only for a couple weeks out of the year. We will do a lot of stuff inside and come out when we have to. And yeah, there's not much you can do about it. Once you see one dragonfly, you're gonna be good to go soon. It's so amazing to see those dragonflies swarming. Like there's hundreds of them. So other than the black flies, that went pretty good, right? I mean, I've given the big goats a few injections before. A vet did show me how to go ahead and do that, so I can do it myself. I was watching the Kneady Homesteaders, some of her videos, and one of the videos I came across was how to make these cinnamon rolls, but they're extra gooey and extra sticky and they look so yummy. But one of the key ingredients is condensed milk. So I'm like, yes, I have all the ingredients.
I go to my cupboard, I don't have any condensed milk. So I knew that you can make it because I've made it before, and I think it's even yummier when you make it yourself than in a can. And you can make some yourself. So you can use milk powder. I haven't done it from there for milk powder before, so I don't know how that one tastes, but I've made it straight from milk before. But today we're going to use some evaporated milk, and we're going to make it and see how it turns out. Because last time I made it with the milk from my fridge, so I think I used homogenized. That was a while ago that I made that one. And so with condensed milk, you just need 2 ingredients, but I am going to add a third. I'm going to add some vanilla from my vanilla bean, and just a can of this and sugar. So I have 1 can of evaporated milk in here, and then I have 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. So I'll bring you guys down just so you can see. This is where it's at right now. And basically all you want to do is over medium heat, you want to let this boil until it starts to reduce and thicken, and make sure all of the sugar is dissolved. So I have 1 can so far, 1 can of evaporated milk, and 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. I'm going to go ahead and get my vanilla bean and add some of that into here before this thickens up too much. So if you use vanilla beans, there is this black stuff, and once you split it open, that is what gives you the vanilla flavor. Hopefully I'm capturing this. I don't. So this is the little bit that I got from half of a vanilla pod, and I'm gonna keep that vanilla pod as well. It still has some flavor in it, and there's still some vanilla on there, so when I go ahead and make my homemade vanilla extract, I'll just add that to it. Yeah, back at the stove, I will go ahead and add that in here. This way, while it's cooking, it'll add that flavor to it. I am gonna give it just a little wee taste. The vanilla came through. Since I have my vanilla beans out, I have the little bottle of vodka that I bought for this recipe, and normally I would just buy the cheap stuff, but we had a gift card, so I went ahead and used it so I can make some homemade vanilla. I do want to get some more vodka so I can make a lot more. I'm only going to put probably a bean to 2 beans in this, and this is how simple it is to make homemade vanilla. You do want to make sure that your beans are open so that it can absorb all of the flavors. So I'll just go ahead, and there we go. Again, I'll show it to you here, see if it works. There we go. So all of this stuff that's inside is the vanilla flavor. Okay, so we've got them split up, and I'm going to go ahead and add 1 more bean in there. They're not exactly cheap, especially in Canada, so I just like knowing a tidbit here. Did you guys know that a lot of our vanilla flavored items are actually made with I don't even know if I want to say it, beaver, I think it's anal glands. I don't know who had that job, but artificial vanilla flavoring, sometimes even just the artificial flavoring, is actually made with something from the anal glands from beavers. And so when I found that out, I was just like who thought of that? Who, if you know, I mean, I guess that's using everything, right? So when you trap a beaver, I guess if you're going to trap a beaver, I should say, I guess if you're going to, you might as well use everything. But who had that job first? Who discovered that the anal glands of a beaver actually smelled good? I don't know. And if you don't believe me, go to Google and say, what, you know, I don't even know what to Google. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. Let's see if I can think of something to Google. What flavor comes from beaver? Okay, so here's what you're gonna go ahead and Google. They were talking about something to do with beavers up here, but right here, beaver butts emit goo used for vanilla flavoring. Let's see, will it come in clear? There we go. So that's where I read it from here. And just in time for holiday cooking season, we've discovered that the vanilla flavoring in your baked goods and candy could come from the anal excretions of beavers. Beaver butts secrete a goo called castoreum, which the animals use to mark their territory. And I guess it's sweet. But if you don't believe me, go to Google yourself and input what is beaver glands used for, I guess. So, I mean, I'd already tried making my vanilla before, but when I read that, I was like, I am never buying artificial vanilla flavoring again. I'm sure there is something that you can use if you don't want to use vodka. I'm not sure what it is though. I can't remember what it was. But we have just a few beans in here, nothing in particular, and you just give it a shake and you let it sit for longer the better. So, and that's it. That is it. And I will give you guys an update on this in a couple weeks. And that's it. So, I have literally been cooking in the kitchen all day. I thought that I had most of the ingredients that I needed for this recipe, but I ended up having to make some ground cinnamon. I had to make my own brown sugar, my own condensed milk, but you know what? In the end, well, this is just before it goes into the oven. This is what we used. We used the condensed milk for the actual recipe for the cinnamon rolls, but we also used it for like a caramel sauce on the bottom. And these, you never steer me wrong, Heather. Never. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the oven, and that will be dessert for tonight's dinner. Tonight's dinner is just some meatballs and rice. One of my favorite go-to meals. And, oh, ouch, one of the kids' favorite meals. Not one of Mike's though, but that's okay. Once in a while, you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's it. Whew, it is a warm one today. I look beet red. I'm probably pretty red, but it's a warm one today. We had a showing today. I don't think that went well because they were in and out within 10 minutes. The bugs are bad too though, so who knows. You know what I should do? I should take you guys around the property to show you how green it looks now and how much better it looks compared to last spring. But it's like, it's almost like it's a lawn in some parts. And for people that come to look at the place, they might be like, oh, well, it's a little patchy, but it looks beautiful to me.